Hey, Mark.
Hey Dave, how you doing today?
Well, I guess I'll still live. I've had better
Despite
times.
our best efforts, it's going to be the case, huh?
Yeah, somebody changed my map here. These roads are all different. Huh.
Has zoomed into Hopkinsville, isn't it?
Yeah, but the roads are red. They wasn't like that before, I don't think. Maybe I'm just imagining stuff. Maybe it's the base reflectivity. No, I don't remember seeing those roads like that. They look red.
They do. It looks like somebody's went in and messed with the map settings.
All right, I'm gonna have to go up here and do something. That ain't right. Somebody came in and messed my road settings. Well, it ain't something I have to worry about. I mean, I just always like to control my own things. So I'm glad we're back on. Of course, we weren't on. Well, we were semi on whenever Amy and Shane were doing the road conditions. But
Yeah,
overall,
and they
this.
did a very, very good job
Oh
with that too.
yeah,
They
absolutely.
covered the whole area around here as much as possible.
I know. I asked them to go up my road, and they did. I saw them going by. I saw they honked at me, and I waved at them out the front door. But yeah, they did a good job. I hope everybody enjoyed that, especially since it was kind of tough for me to get off the hill I was on. Dave's on with us today. Hey, Dave. He says the snow is melting, but not fast enough. So many of you are on with me. I swear. Let me get my glasses on so I don't miss anybody. Anna George is on with us. Says, "Hey, Dave," and Linda McElrath, my good friend Linda. And let's see here. Aunt George says she's been waiting very patiently for this notification, and she's saying hello to Linda. And Chris D says, "Hey guys," and he says, "Love the snow. Hope we get more soon." There's my friend Amy, the star of the show the other day, Amy Crabtree. Her and Shane have really, they're the road warriors. So I hope everybody enjoyed that. April Lily says, "Hi, y'all. The white stuff is almost all gone." Well, it ain't at my place. I got a little more up on the hill than they did down in Hopkinsville. So I think I ended up with about 3.5, maybe touching 4 inches, but I think about 3.5 is a good number. It looked like. Let's see here. Linda McElrath, I was too sick to enjoy snow cream this go around. Hope I get another change. You must have had what I kind of got. Thanks for giving it to me, Linda. You breathed too close on your screen and gave it to me. So anyway, uh, Rebecca Val says she's ready for more snow. Connie Cancer agreed that Amy and Shane did a good job. Amanda Patty, we got some snow. I wish it had been more, but I'm not complaining. We appreciate y'all. And I tell you what, do not think that our snow is over, because I have looked out into the future, and what I see is, ooh, you don't even want to know. Don't even want to know.
Probably not.
No, it does look like we're going to get some more snow. In fact, they're already outlining us in the area of heavy snow. Don't have the exact timing on that. I couldn't find the graphic, but it's on there somewhere. Lisa Jean says, "I hope you're feeling better." I'm feeling okay. I won't say that I'm 100% better, but I'm feeling okay. I'm going to change some stuff around. Maybe I'll really do it good. Paula Wagner says, "Hi, Dave and Mark, watching from Dawson Springs." Hi, Paula. Penny Childress, hello, guys. Denise Perry, my good friend, says, "Hi, Dave." And Amanda Patty, I'm going to still be doing the snow dancing. That I got to see.
Yeah.
And Rebecca says she likes what she heard. Anita Basal, I got it right that time, Anita. "Don't mind snow as long as it's on the weekend." Well, we'll see. April Lily says, "I want a repeat of 2015. And Denise Perry says, "Yay, I'm so excited, waiting on that snow." Well, I don't know how many of you got the chance to get any snow cream. I know that like I said, up at my place, just north of Hopkinsville, I had about 3.5 inches, I know, on the ground. And then I know Muhlenberg County up in Greenville, Central City had 5.5 inches. And I think Russellville had about 4.5 inches. I've seen some snow totals around. But then go on down to down towards the south part of Hopkinsville, they didn't get hardly any. I mean, you could see it even in that road report when they were down towards the south part of the county. They didn't have hardly any on the ground.
Yeah, it seems like it was a little bit longer starting up than we expected because
Yeah.
of some dry air, And then right in the middle of it, we'd had a good band of heavy snow, and there was more coming. And right in the middle of it, we had a little band of dry air push up across us around Hopkinsville, and that was just enough to really reduce the amount of snow coming down for about an hour and a half.
Yeah, and that cost us probably at least an inch in accumulation there too.
Yes, it did.
Kevin Fisher says, "Wait, more snow? When? Hopkinsville area? Yes, it is the Hopkinsville area. In fact, the whole region." I'm sorry, guys. I'm still got a little bit of that cough, but we'll tell you a little bit more about that here in just a minute. Anita Basalt Johnson says, "We had snow cream. It was good. Boy, I'm glad to hear that." Amanda Patty, here in Elkton, I think we got 2 to 3 inches. That's probably about right.
Yeah.
And Anna Marie Jackson says, "Ours is melting now. Need more to replace it." And Corey Duncan says, "Plenty still in Western Kentucky." So there is still a lot of snow out there on the ground. Let's take a quick look. Let's look back at UT Martin, see if they got any on the ground there. A little bit, right?
Little
right
traces here and there, yeah. Where the shade is, it's like around here. Where the shade is, there's still some down. Where the sun's been out on the ground, it's pretty well melted.
They've got 45 degrees there. That's warmer than what we are. Let's see what Union City looks like. They don't have a camera up. Let's look up around. Let's look over here in Missouri, see if any of these folks here had any snow. Bell City. Yeah, they had a little. There's some on the ground there around these buildings.
Yeah.
35 degrees, so they're just a little above freezing. Boy, Mark, you're going to have to take over for a second. I'm fixing to go into a coughing fit, so take over.
All right. Well, for our area here in West Kentucky, we have warmed up into the middle and even edging up near the upper 40s for highs today. So it has helped melt some of the snow off. We'll drop back down tonight into the middle 20s. So a lot of those places, if it melted and got wet on the roads, watch out when you go to work tomorrow, because there's probably going to be a few slick spots because it's supposed to be down about 24. Monday's high is only 30. There's an Arctic cold front coming through is what it is. Monday night, we're back down in the teens. Tuesday night, we're down in the teens. And we moderate to the low 30s, middle 30s through the week. And then toward the weekend, we start to raise in temperature. We're back up in the 40s on Thursday. Friday, we're up close to 50. And then Friday,
we start to. Yeah,
that's the end of it. It starts back down real quick.
And that is the January thaw that, for what it's worth, it's only going to last a few days. And then we're going back into deep freeze. And that cold pattern, if you look at the overall pattern, Mark, there's a definite batch of Arctic air that's going to be coming our way. I do see another hit from the polar vortex, probably
Absolutely.
after we get past around the 23rd or so. And I believe that's going to have a big storm right along with it. In fact, I guess we could look at some of the models. Let's see here.
By the way, for snow lovers around here, we could see some light snow or flurries Tuesday. They don't really they've had it in the forecast and out, but we'll see. It's not going to be a whole lot to talk about, but
Right.
It might be seeing some flakes in the air.
Yeah, it would be nice to look at anyway. I'm going to go over here and let's take a look at the models here. This is the GFS. It's not, the GFS, sometimes I love it, sometimes I hate it. This is one of those times I just don't particularly like it. Heck, let me go back to the last run because this one is just now loading.
Yeah, the 18Z just started loading, didn't it?
Yeah, let's see if I can find
12Z.
12Z, yeah, okay. So here is on the 14th. Now, this has probably changed in the new model run, so we'll go through it and you can kind of see some of it. You also can see some of my frustration with it. Look at this, all this cold air is still up there. And this is there's another hit coming, I can tell you right now. And look at the intrusion out there to the northwest right here. This is a pretty good storm. But look, we're already warm up here. This is on the 17th. But look how far south this is going, and there's the low pressure. Now here's why I think we may get our next chance at snow around the 19th, right there. Mark, go ahead and describe it. I'm going to have to cut off again.
Okay. Poor Dave. This is really giving him fits trying to stay healthy with this. But as you can see there, that low, it cuts up to our northeast. we get the snow in behind the rain coming in, and it looks like a pretty good shot of snow coming in with that particular storm, and some pretty good winds. Look how tight the isobars, those solid lines, are as they push that cold air down from the north into us. So we're looking for another good cold air intrusion probably starting then, and that's probably going to last through the end of the month at least. Dave's advancing it there.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it through, going along with what you're saying. But I don't buy all this because number one, it's showing nothing in the northwesterly flow. We know there's going to be some clippers in there that's going to bring some rounds of snow, just if nothing else, little hits here and there. But
right.
As it advances further, and then we get down towards the 23rd. Now we have a southern storm here, but yet it just doesn't seem right. I think we can throw this whole thing out right here from this point forward. Because
Dave, you remember what happened with the storm we just had? They said that that southern storm, the southern low, phased with the low up around the Great Lakes.
Right.
And that made a good pattern of rain and snow all the way north to south.
Now, this is the one I'm more worried about. This is the 26th. Now, again, this is way out there. This probably is going to change, but if you look at this, you got severe weather on the front side, and then you got a round of ice and sleet, and it comes over us. Then you go back to ice and sleet, and then it changes over to snow, and that's as far as I can get on that run right there. But look at that. I don't buy the setup with that. It just doesn't make sense. It's look how far south that 540 line, all the way down to old Mexico. This is not making a bit of sense to me. I just going to have to say this is. I throw this one out. I'm going to ignore it, although I don't like to ignore models. But this one right here, I think there will be a storm. But what I disagree with is the position and the precip type and all that. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. We'll have to keep an eye on it because, as we know and we've seen every time we look at the GFS, when it gets out that far beyond, say even 240 hours, when it gets out in the 300-plus hour range, it tends to want to show great big storms that just don't quite materialize that way.
Yeah. And then we look at the 8 to 14-day temperature outlook, way below normal here.
Mm-hmm.
And this has been revised again down. They carried it back up some. Now they revised it back down again. And so this is valid for the 20th through the 26th. So as we get towards the end of the month, this means this is going to go on into February, folks. I can tell you right now, oh, God, I know I'm going to need some cough drops, Susan. Thank you. But I just got something I think is going to be good. So I'm going to try it next. Let's see here. Maria Gerlindave says, more snow coming? Yes, it is. And there's my friend Jessica Mermaid Cakes 88 says, hey there's snow, thunder, and snow buddies. Deborah Dunning Minster, hope you get to feeling better, Dave. Thank you all so much for the well wishes. I'm going to get better, and heaven help the world when I do, because I've got a lot of pent-up stuff. Go ahead.
Yeah. By the way, Dave, today is Jessica Mermaid Cake's birthday.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Where's Gerald? We need to talk to Gerald. We need to arrange something special for her. Gerald, I know you're bound to be on here. I think I saw him on here a little bit ago. Yeah, I did. Hey, Gerald, we got to get some ropes and some chains and a big paddle. And anyway, that's a story for another time.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Jessica. Really, you've been a good friend for many times and many years, and I'm glad hopefully you're having a good birthday. Okay, next is Jackie Mattis says hello to everyone. And Linda McElrath saying happy birthday to Mermaid Cakes. So, yeah, everybody wish Mermaid Cakes a happy birthday. She's on watching, and we want her to hope she gets to eat a lot of birthday cake. And I hope you got to eat some snow cream, Jessica. Did you get some snow cream? I always wait around for them to answer on here, but I wish they had where they say, well, yes, I did. Ginger Darty.
I tell you what.
Yeah, go ahead.
I tell you what, Tambra set out 2 bowls out on the front porch to catch the snow fresh as it came down.
Uh-huh.
So she had it, and she made a nice batch of snow cream for the grandkids, and they loved it.
Okay. Gerald says he's making her a cake as we speak. I hope it ain't because I hope it's not because we just reminded him of it. I'm just jerking your string there, Gerald. We know you're doing well. Okay. Gosh. Where's my Kleenex? I know I got something up here somewhere. I got about 100 pockets to go through to find it, but there it is. Okay, I found them. Let's see here. Hey, Harley Blankenship. Glad to see you on here. She says, I hope we get lots of snow without the ice. We will, Harley. I really do. I think it's going to be I can see another big snow coming for us, and I think it's going to be much bigger than the one we just had. So we will see. Harley's my friend. She's become a friend over on one of the other social media things, and Paula Wagner's wishing her Mermaid Cakes a happy birthday. And Blackheart Gerald said he had it planned for a couple of days to bake her a cake, so that's good. She says they didn't do snow cream; they was too busy playing. Oh, okay. Did you go sledding and everything with the boys? I bet that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I saw on their Facebook page that she had Gerald out with a tractor making a ramp.
You know what? She knows how to do things. She knows how to celebrate. She can decorate like nobody's business. She can teach them kids how to sled and have fun in the snow. That woman right there is a dynamo. Nikki Winters says, hello, friends. We go to Indianapolis the 17th and 19th. Any idea what it looks like there weather-wise? I'm going to show you some more here in a minute. Let's see here. Go to the weather story here.
Yeah. Washington, Indiana. I think you've got some snow coming your way, Mike Bynum, with this next clipper coming through.
Yep, you are.
That'd be around Tuesday.
This is from the National Weather Service for our region. See, this is before they changed that 8 to 14 day outlook, and they moved that back, so they moved it forward here now. If we go from there to this one,
that's the latest one.
Yeah, this is the latest one. So it's even colder than what they were when they put this out. But anyway, you can see that they're expecting some flakes in the air on Tuesday. Brief sprinkle flurries possible, and small chance of snow on shower on Tuesday afternoon east of the Mississippi River, which would be most of us here. So anyway, then let's see here. Might as well look at Zoom Earth while we're here.
Yeah, Mike Bynum, I don't know how much. It's still a little too early to tell. And the way this stuff shifts around, it could be anywhere from just a dusting to a couple inches, because that is kind of a clipper coming through. Dave's looking on Zoom Earth. You can see, if you look, if he would zoom in right there on the our part of the country, most of that you're seeing there is not cloud cover. That is snow on the ground. See how the clouds move over top of it? That is snow on the ground.
Yeah.
The scientific term for that is a dendritic pattern.
A dendritic pattern. The old dendritic pattern. Yeah, somebody messed with you too, Mark. You're down lower on top of me instead of, we used to have the clouds moving between us. Now it's up above you.
Yeah. Oh well.
Shane must have been here messing with us. Yeah, there's a lot of snow out there if you look at that. Gosh, there's quite a bit of snowpack out there. I bet we could go and look at some other places and we will see that. But let's look around a little bit here. What do we got out here in the west? I always love to do the wind pattern, but you can pretty well see a pretty wound up storm there, unless that is the Aleutian Low. Let me find out where it is. Yeah, I'd say that's the Aleutian Low there. No, maybe that's it right here. Would that be it right there?
Yeah, that might be it right there. The other one is way out on the end of the Aleutians. That might be another one in the pipe.
Yep.
Swinging around that low that may come down and across and headed in our direction.
You got that one. You got this one. You got this one right here. And you got this one back here. At least 4 storms out there that I can see right off the top of my head. And yeah, that's got to be the Aleutian Low right there. But it sure is wound up. And I think that's what's going to cause our visit from the polar vortex. And look at that cold air. That's a good cross-polar flow showing up there. Let's go to temperatures. And look at it. There's the next cold outbreak coming right there. 28, 26 below zero. Yeah, that's some cold air. And so eventually this is going to break loose and move down towards us, bring us another cold shot. So, like I said, we're going to have about this week of decent temperatures, and before it goes right back off into the cold pattern.
Before they put us back in the deep freeze.
Yeah, absolutely. So, anyway, just wanted to show you guys there a little bit, and thought maybe you would get a kick out of it. So, yeah, there is more snow coming. The question is in the details, what's going to happen. So we don't really know yet. You can see that the models are just not in very good agreement. They're out of whack. I don't know. This must be, let me go back here to that shows precip. Let's see if that's winter stuff. Well, it says winter weather radar, but I don't know. That's probably anomalous propagation.
I would say so.
Oh, we should tell them what anomalous propagation is.
Yeah, that just means that the atmosphere is right so that the radar beam kind of it doesn't reflect back the way it would normally. It kind of goes a long way off and it picks up, weird signals. Or sometimes it's in so close to the radar that it's actually picking up trees and building tops and stuff like that.
Let's see some of those snow-covered ground that showed us out there. Oh, there's some snow right there on the ground.
Yeah.
This is in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. 42 degrees, though, so it won't be there long. Let's move on out west a little bit. Let's try Dragon Nation. There's some snowfall on the ground, and a pretty good bit of it, too.
They got a really good
they
amount of snow up there. I mean, it looked like I said, it was already up to the bumper on those buses that are sitting there.
Yeah, it's 29 degrees there, too. Well, if we're going to go up this far, let's go on up to Spirit Lake. Where did I go here? Good grief.
You're way over at Chillicothe, Ohio.
Hold on. This thing, my thing got messed up. Let's try this again. Now. Okay. Spirit Lake. Here we come. 17 degrees. Boy, I tell you what, I didn't realize that area was so cold all the time. In the wintertime, that place gets really cold and stays there.
It does.
Uh-oh, I see snowmobile tracks right there. It sure is. Somebody been out there ice fishing or trying to. They're checking the ice probably to see if it's thick enough.
Right.
But I'd say it's getting pretty close, isn't it?
I'd say it's getting there, and they were pretty brave to take a snowmobile out on there to check it.
Yeah, for real. This is Nebraska. It's a little windy out there, little skips of snow, but nothing significant on the ground. But isn't that pretty? Look how out there. There's probably looks like some Virga there. Yeah. Snow falling from the clouds. Oh my goodness! I hope 11 degrees. It's cold there.
Yes, indeed.
All right, I'm going to sneeze, so let me mute my mic so I don't blow up everybody's gums.
Yeah, out there in the northern plains like that, the old saying is there's nothing between them and the North Pole but a barbed wire fence. So I tell you what, they get they get a lot of snow, they get a lot of cold, and they definitely get a lot of wind up in northern Iowa. Looks like Dave's going to go over and look at Mount Shasta. And look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? No clouds in the sky, all the snow cap up on the mountains above the tree line there. But their temperature, I remembered looking at earlier, is about 51 degrees at the town.
Yeah, I tell you, that's a beautiful shot, though. For those of you who've been on with us a while, it's the first time we haven't really had a good look at Mount Shasta in a while. It's always been obscured by clouds or snow or something. But now you get to see how tall the mountain actually is. And, wow. Looks like it got some snow peaks blowed off of it a little bit.
Yeah.
In fact, it looks like a little hazy up there. I bet that's snow blowing around up on top.
I wouldn't be surprised at all.
But 51 degrees down there, it's certainly not that up on the mountain. So thought you guys would like to see that for a minute. So let's take a little bit of a tour around. Let's look back here at Amarillo, Texas, see what it looks like. They got snow on the ground. Wow.
They had a lot of snow when it was going on good. So they've had a bit of a melt off, but they've still got some snow going.
What is that woman doing?
Just
She
on the
looks like
ground.
she's throwing snowballs at somebody. Must be somebody down in that, whatever it is they're doing. Oh, she's there was, yeah, throwing snowballs at somebody. They don't know we see them.
Yeah, there is somebody down behind that dumpster that's on this side.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. But anyway, 40 degrees there, so it's not terribly, terribly cold. Let's go to Abilene. That's a pretty shot. I swear, I don't care what anybody says. That is a pretty shot, but no snow there.
Yeah, it looks like they didn't get nearly as much snow, so they
Yeah,
don't have a lot sticking around.
but it is a beautiful view. Look how far out you can see.
I know.
Is that what they call big sky country? I thought that was
That's,
Montana.
well, Montana, but everything's big in Texas, so
I guess so. Uh, Kind of cloudy there. What was this? This is Texas City, Texas. So,
it's
uh,
down on the Gulf Coast. Yeah.
yep, nothing there as far as snow goes. 54 degrees. And we'll make our way back up somewhere here. Let's look at Jackson, Mississippi. No snow there. 53 degrees. Let's see here. Jonesboro, Arkansas. Let's see what that one looks like. Yeah, they got a little snow laying around there. Not too much, but some. Mainly in the shadows, like Mark said, and it's 48 degrees. So, anyway, all in all, it's a pretty evening out there. Harley says, "Hope you feel better soon, David." Thank you, Harley. I appreciate that. She's become a good friend. Patricia Fuller says, "So sorry you're feeling bad, David. Get better before the next." Yeah, I intend to. I'm hoping I'm going to be better tomorrow. Let's see here. Mike Brown says, "Okay, thank you and Dave for all you do. It sure makes a big difference for us here in this day-to-day life." And you know what? That's the whole point of it.
Absolutely.
Jessica's still getting birthday wishes from Red Truck Ridge Gaming. And let's see here. Patricia Horn says, "Beautiful." Linda McElrath says she loves that beautiful Mount Shasta. I knew you'd like that, Linda. That's the only reason I go out there, just so you can see that. And I knew you would like it. But everyone, I don't know of anything else really to tell you. I think we'll have more data on the next snows coming in by Wednesday, Mark, won't we? We should.
We should, when we come back on Wednesday, we should be given a little bit better idea
Right.
of what's coming. We'll have several more model runs we can compare, and hopefully we'll get a little bit closer in and we can get a better idea what that's going to do. Otherwise, watch out through the middle of the week for those cold overnight low temperatures down close to 10 to 11 degrees
Yeah.
here in the northern part. And again, a little bit of a warm up for Friday. And we'll see what the weekend looks like when we talk to you Wednesday.
Yeah. And anything else anybody want to ask while we're on? Because we're getting ready to shut her down because I'm going to go get me some medicine and doctor myself up and, come back into work tomorrow. But hopefully it'll be uneventful and things will go well and we will all have a good time when the next snow comes. And it looks like we all survived this one pretty good without too much problem. And you know what, Mark? We do need to pay the bills. We're going to have to do something for Linda McElrath. She says, sponsors. Hey, let me tell you something. You saw me talk about that potential severe weather coming at around the 23rd, I think it was. And you guys need to invest in a storm shelter. In fact, I've got a bad severe season coming, I believe, and you probably need to invest in one of these right here.
What would you do when severe storms with tornadoes threaten you and your family? If you have planned properly, you will have a storm shelter nearby that is strong, safe, and will save your family's life. Mid-South storm shelters provide just that. They blend well with the landscape and are proven lifesavers. When the weather gets severe, have no fear with a Mid-South storm shelter. Call today at 270-725-6020.
You know, I swear those guys have the best looking storm shelters I saw anywhere. They really do.
They really do.
I don't want to forget Michael Vance Contracting and Roofing, 270-707 Roof. I'm telling you, if you got any problems with your roof at all, give Michael a call, and he'll be able to help you out and tell you what you need to do and how to do it. And anyway, I just thought you guys would probably need to talk to him if you do have any kind of roofing issues. And I certainly don't want to forget my good friend, Katie Moyer, over at Kentucky Hemp Works. That woman, I swear, I know she was watching the road crew and everything. She likes that. But she is probably resting up, kicked back, and enjoying the snow she had up there. But if she gets to where she gets these little aches and pains every now and then, you know what she does? You know what she does?
She
Mark?
uses her own salve there on her aches and pains.
Yes, sir. Take a look at this.
Anytime my aches and pains act up, I always reach for Kentucky Hemp Works Hemp Root Salve. It's easy to use. Just rub it on the affected areas and you will soon notice big relief. You can use it as a moisturizing lip balm or ointment that heals and protects your lips during adverse weather conditions and helps with preventing chapped lips. This amazing Kentucky Hemp Works salve is available in our online store at dpww.shop. Order today.
And I tell you what, that stuff is selling like hotcakes. I don't know.
Absolutely, yeah.
I guess this time of year people have more aches and pains and chapped lips and dry skin and everything. That stuff is excellent for that. So I know she's been selling a lot of it through her store. But anyway, here is the address to our store, dpww.shop. That is our existing store. We have one coming online very soon, hopefully within this coming week, at shopweatherandwisdom.com. And then we're going to hope to have a link to this one in there, so we'll have all the products together. But the latest one is going to have all kinds of shirts and stuff and outerwear. I can't wait. I'm going to have to get me some of that too. I liked it so well. Tammy Tatum says, where Amy and Shane steak dinner? I don't know what she's talking about there.
No, you don't, Dave. But okay. Amy and Shane did such a good job. I promised I'd take them out for a steak dinner to O'Charlie's Wednesday.
Oh, when are we going?
We are going Wednesday, I said. Oh. And yes, you're welcome too.
Yeah, it's all right. Sarah and Ricky, when is the next storm? Mark?
We're going to be looking at a little bit of a clipper system coming through around Tuesday. Next weekend, we are going to see something. It's still kind of early to say exactly what, but we're not looking for the big storm until later on in the month.
About 23rd or so, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I hope that answered everyone's questions. I do appreciate it. Thank you, Linda, for reminding me to pay the bills. That is, I owe you big time on that. I'm going to have to get you a prize or something. We'll think of it. But anyway, maybe next time I'll feel better and I can think clearer and I can aggravate you guys even more. So anyway, take care of yourselves and we will see you next time. Any final words, Mark?
Everyone, enjoy the warmer weather while we have it. Stay safe during the cold that's coming for the next few days. And just be safe, and we'll see you Wednesday.
Okay. I'll see you then.